Okay, look, that was a great exchange. I mean, I was really impressed. Thank you to all the Honua people for being here and for participating. But thank you to all the questioners, okay, for keeping this discussion very civil, very reasonable, and I think that's how we all get ahead, yeah? So, I think probably one of the most important points that were made is that this is the first. Okay? It's not the last. And so there are, the timetable was mentioned, and hopefully we get a decision one way or the other way by the end of July. So if that's the case, then I'm sure some people won't be happy. Some people will, regardless of which way it goes. But I think what we wanted to focus on is moving forward. How can we best move forward by working together? Chancellor, thanks for being here. I know that came at the invitation of Representative Nakashima, and certainly the discussion before about workforce training.
Yeah.
Look, those are the kind of discussions we want to continue, okay? So that the benefits, the opportunities, will be first, with the community people, hopefully, up and down the coastline, because they deserve it.
And no, I'm mahalo for definitely thinking about the community college. I mean, I've seen communities where, because you did mention something that if the skill that you need is not in the community, then you're forced to go outside, and we don't want to be stuck there. So we need all the lead time that we have in order to make sure that when you're ready to hire, they're trained and skilled. As we've seen it in some communities where they're forced to hire somewhere else.
Thank you again, because we know the community colleges, community college system has always been generally the closest to the community in terms of the work relationships, and the partnering. Okay, so with that said, okay, let's see. There are some people here who actually helped with putting this together, this opportunity. Okay, Representative Nakashima was at another community meeting in Papaipo. He's here. Thank you, Mark, for helping to set this up. Derek Risu, thank you for all your help. And so, probably going back to the timetable, if the decision is going to be around the ending of July, as long as you signed up, okay, we'll be working so that Honua can let you know what happened, and then we have, following that discussion, another a follow-up meeting. To the discussion that occurred even before the 6:30 discussion, okay? The one on workforce development, and certainly you will be part of that discussion also.
Yeah, and we have a team here. We have our dean here for liberal arts with a lot of sciences. I can see particular points management and all that. And of course, we got the one who challenged you in basketball. There's a chair for applied tech, so all the technical sciences science and all.
Okay, so just to end up, basically, we went through the agenda, and the next meeting, although we don't have a definite date and time, okay, once we find out the outcome, people will be notified again, and perhaps it'll be a larger gathering. But I think, again, it's, we're all in this together. How can we make the best of it? So, to each and every one of you, thank you for taking the time tonight to join and be part of the discussion. And unless there's any final comments, thank you. Have a safe drive.
I was wondering if you were going to have meetings on any other parts of the island?
Well, actually, this one was because of the nature of the communities along the coast, and because of how they've always worked together. That's why this meeting had that kind of a focus.
Will you have other meetings elsewhere on the island?
I will tell, yes, and whoever is sponsoring the meeting will be notified. Okay, with that said, again, who people are here. If you have specific questions you didn't get a chance to ask,